Hello, traders around the world. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening to some of us, regardless on where we are going to be watching this recorded uh, stream right here on YouTube. Today, quickly, I want to talk about how we can trade the market this coming week because it is always important that we prepare the market, analyze the chart, get ourselves ready, look at our strategies, and get ourselves ready for the week ahead. So this video is just to analyze Euro, Euro USD, and also maybe I will be looking at another currency pair, but I don't want to make this video to be too long. All right, so I'm just going to keep it quick and short, maybe 30 minutes or so. We'll see. All right, so quickly, let me get my Fibonacci in place, already in place, just to change the color. All right, so right here, this is the monthly time frame. So I am just going to do this. This is the monthly time frame right here, and I have my stochastic. Okay, so I'm just going to keep that for now. All right, so the chart is clear. We can see the chart clearly. So back in time, if you are familiar with J1 FX right here on YouTube, you would notice very well that I always talk about the monthly bands area. So like I always say, the forex business is about export and import, and because of the digital age, computer age, we are able to do buying and selling of currencies together with tourists, people, tourist travelers that travels to different part of the world. So they buy one currency and sell another currency. So for some of us who don't travel most of the time, we get to buy one currency and sell one currency even if we are not traveling. Yeah, because of the power of technology, computer, all right, and the internet. So that makes it easy for you and I to buy one currency right in our comfort home and in our comfort chair in the front of our plasma computer, whatever. All right. Now, I always talk about the monthly brands, right? So all of this stuff right now for me, it's irrelevant. Yes, it's very, very irrelevant for me. All right. So what I'm sticking on is this as resistant back in time and support and resistance. So long term, I'm expecting no other thing like this, all right, to confirm this previous support area. So this is what I'm expecting, all right, guys. This is exactly what I'm expecting. Long term, I'm expecting the market to fall down to this area. Hopefully, we are going to see that happen. It might take a long time, maybe the next 5 years, I don't know, but it will surely happen. All right. So you might ask me, why am I using this area as my resistance? Like I said, we have resistance, okay, we have support. So this was the first time. This is all the data I can see on my chart, right? And the first time the market hit here as resistance, okay. The first time the market hit here as support, and the second time for resistance. So hopefully we're going to have a second time for resistance also right here, hopefully. All right, so in no time, what we need to do now, we need to get into the market structure. So before normally we get into the market structure, we always see a smaller structure, right? These smaller structures, blocks, are what builds, all right, the bigger structure, all right. And the market can even do some of this stuff, and then it's going to continue its direction. Then later we're going to see this, and finally to start going up again, right? So previously we have then it's going to be like extension, maybe retracement, then extension to the downside, maybe. All right, so this is not supposed to go up. So if the market structure is to the downside, and it's not going to break the high. All right, so let me get it clear for you guys so you can understand. All right, so this is going to serve as an extension, right? And this is going to be a retracement. And before the next leg of extension, right, like this, we're going to see what we have: lower lows like this. It's going to break this low, and we're going to see market is going to start going down, and it might even consolidate for some time and do all this nonsense. Then finally it will start going down one more time. So this guy, all right, all of these smaller structures are what builds this bigger structure, and we as traders are the ones who are going to identify this bigger structure using, because of the creation already, the market creates the smaller structure, then we will also build and create the bigger market structure. So this was a retracement back in time, like we have impulse correction and impulse. So this is the bigger structure, and these smaller ones are the inner or smaller structure. So let's get into the market and then see how it plays out. So let's not forget, guys, like I always say, there is the monthly support and resistance bands in the forex market. Other markets does not have it, like the bonds, the indices, the cryptos, gold, the rest. They don't stocks, they don't have monthly bands, right? But only the forex market have monthly bands. So right here you can see that at the time the market was making a lower low here, right? Okay, let's get this clear. Is this a lower low? Oh no, this is the lower low here. So this is going to be an extension, and we can see the retracement. The market made a higher high. These are now the inner structure that I was talking about, higher highs, and it went down again, extension all the way to this area, and it make another higher high retracement, which is the correction, right? Then it went down all the way to this area. So this is the monthly chart. So you guys want to take note of this. Now you might tell me, or you might want to, why am I considering this area as a support area and not this area as a support area? All right, yes, I'm going to explain quickly. It is because previously when the market was going up, okay, the market was making a higher high, right? You all will all agree with me. So from here the market made a higher high. Okay, this is it made a higher high here, higher low, higher high here, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it made let's see, this is not a higher high. So in order for us to have a higher high, we need a high that is higher than this previous high. So we are not going to consider this as a higher high in this case right now, the monthly time frame previously. So all of this short-term uptrend you guys are looking at right here are going to be considered as the inner structure of the market, all right, that we are going to consider not on the monthly time frame but on the smaller time frame back in time, right? So we're going to be looking at a high that is higher than this for us to call it a higher high, all right? Now when we go all the way right here, we can see that the market made this higher high right here. So there is no higher low, right? So this guy that happened here is going to create a lower low, hopefully on the smaller time frame. All right, guys. So this is how the forex market plays out. So now I'm not even going to consider this as a lower low, okay, and I have to check again. So this was the lower low here, and I can now I'm going to readjust it. All right, so for me to readjust it, I'm going to take a horizontal rail and I'm going to put it right here like this. So once the horizontal rail is broken, okay, this black line, then so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to delete this one. I'm going to restart again. So all of these guys, so let's do like this. This is the highest. So all of these guys here, okay, from here, previously the market first started making all of these lower lows, okay, that are not relevant on the monthly time frame, okay. Lower lows, they were relevant, let me correct myself, they were relevant back in time, but they were more relevant when the market did this lower low here. And you guys can see that it was this movement from here that went down to crush this black line. That means crushing the previous down market structure. Let me get it. Yes, crushing the the up market structure retracement low, the relevant low, the border line. So it was this market here. It was this market here that came down to do the break of this up market structure retracement border line or retracement low right here, like this. So when we want to draw the bigger structure of the market structure, okay, we have to consider this is the low, okay, this is the low, right? So we are going to just go this way. So this is the impulse when it comes to the bigger market structure. All right, this is the impulse, this is the extension, the first extension, the first rally to the downside, okay. And then we have okay, let's see, I think this is this area here, because this is the low, this is lower than this, so we're going to go here. So this is the lower low, okay, extension low, and we have a retracement. We can see that here, higher highs, higher low, and higher high, right? And then the market went down all the way. So that is the retracement right there. Let's make it darker a little bit more. All right, better. All right, so this is the low, the border line, and this is also the border line here, retracement high and the low right here. So this was the extension, but before this extension, okay, which is the market extension leg, okay, market structure, all right, coming from the resistance band area, we can clearly see that the market first of all started with the smaller structure, which are the lower low, okay. So instead of us calling this a lower low, this in back in time will be a higher low. Why? Because the market didn't take out this low back in time, so this was a higher low. Now this is one of the reasons, as a matter of fact, the most important reason why we shouldn't consider this as a lower low. So for some of you, in case you are finding it difficult to get that into to get familiar with it, I can help you. There is this indicator that actually it's actually what actually helped me. So I'm going to show to you guys right here. It is called double zigzag. All right, so you want to have a double zigzag, okay, and not only double zigzag, so it is actually two. All right, you want to have double zigzag, so I'm going to take this. I don't have the privilege of more indicator, just only 5 because of my subscription. So right here you have double zigzag low sum, right? Double zigzag low sum. This is the one you want to get on your chart in case you have the privilege to have a subscription, and you can have an indicator on your chart. So this is going to help. It will help you go a long way. Okay, zigzag, and we have higher high, lower low strategy, low sum also. All right, so this one. So I'm going to put it on my chart, and I'm just going to go right there and look at the settings. I think I have forgotten the settings. All right, so input is going to be, okay, this is going to be 9 and this is going to be 21. All right, so this is going to be let's see, none. Why none? Okay, let me put both. Okay, you guys don't worry, I always like to take it out. Anyway, I am no longer using it anymore anyway, so this is going to be none. All right, no, this is, I have to have this one. Okay, I think the settings is all I need here, and that's all on this guy. All right, and let's get into the chart. Now first I am going to just close this lower low. I'm going to get to it. Okay, I'm going to get to it now. I want you guys to take a very close look at, let me close my Fibonacci right here so you can clearly see the chart. Now, what is this indicator here showing to you guys? All right, so I'm going to take this black line off first. I think I didn't put this stuff back. Let me go back to my settings and put what is going on. Let's see, I think I made a mistake right there. Sure, it was supposed to come. I deleted something, and what's going on with my chart line? Okay, I was the one who take it off. Okay, but, and let me check something again. All right, but okay guys, let's get to it. So right here you can see what the indicator is showing to you guys right here. This indicator, you see from here, it was showing higher low. It did not show lower low because it didn't take out this low, right? So if we are talking about lower low, all right, so the lower low start from here properly. We had a lower low here. You can see the indicator confirming lower low, right? Lower lows, and we have a lower high, and we have a lower low here. So speaking about the black line, all right, so you guys want to focus your eyes right now on this black line, right? Lower lows, lower high, lower lows, and the market made what? It made a higher low. I mean, it made a higher high. Let's forget about this lower high we are looking at here. This lower high is representing something else, not this black line, right? So if I should take out the indicator, for example, or change the settings, okay, so let me see, 1. All right, no, I'm going to put it back. Both, I'm going to come here and 1. Right, you see that? Can you guys see now? Higher high. That is what the indicator is telling us, that the market made a higher high, cutting off this lower high that we have somewhere right here. So we had a higher high, then the market made higher low. You can see that the market made a higher low here, and at this point it refused to make a higher high next, and then it made a lower high instead of a new higher high. It made a lower high because, why do we consider, why did the indicator, why is it indicating to us that this is a lower high? It is because the market made a new lower low, right? So instead of us considering this situation that happened here, okay, all of this situation right now, at least right now, is no longer relevant. So what low are we going to consider? So now we are going to consider, now I'm going to close the indicator. So we are going to consider this area as what? So this is the lower low. So this is going to be the lower high, okay, and this is what the next lower low for us. Why do we have to do this? We do this because of market structure. All right, no longer the short-term trend. All right, because if we are to consider the short-term trend back in time here, this would have been, we have a higher high here, higher low, higher high. So previous, I think I made a mistake previously. So it was from here. So we had a lower low here, a lower high here, and we had a lower low here. All right. Then the market made a higher high from here, higher low here, and higher high. Right. Then the market broke this low here. It made a lower low here. Speaking about short-term trend, right? Lower lows, lower high, and lower low here. Okay, because we have the market did this, so we're just going to go all the way down, lower low here, and then the market made a new higher high here. Let's see. Yes, it made a new higher high, higher low, and higher high. So the market keeps switching from higher high to higher lower high, and lower low, higher highs, higher low, and the rest at this junction. So at this point in time, we're just going to take this out, and that was the short-term trend, how the market moved back in time, creating the smaller market structure that we would have capitalized on the smaller time frame. So in this case, this is going to be the bigger structure, extension, retracement. All right, because we can clearly see a retracement, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. So let's just move it all the way to the upside. Okay, now that we understood why it is very important for us to look closely, and if you are finding it difficult, like I said earlier, you can use this indicator, which is going to help you, and you can just switch between the settings. All right, let's not forget 921, and we can switch in between, so we can just leave this as both. All right, and this we can switch in between, we can two of it, okay, and we can come back and put one. Either way, we want to master ourselves with the highs and the low. We want to master ourselves with what we consider as a high and what we consider as a low, so we don't make mistake while trading on the smaller time frame. So in a scenario like this, we might be looking at the market, going to the downside, but we are not seeing it properly, because what our eye, what we are seeing, what our subconscious self is telling us, or what our subconscious self is seeing, is a lower low. Meanwhile, it is a higher low. And then the market refused to make a new higher high. Then it started making a lower low, lower high, lower lows, lower high, until it went down to make the real lower low right here. All right. So we want to be very, very careful. All right, now I'm going to take that indicators. I'm going to take it off. As for this other indicator, we can see it also is showing us something similar of the other indicator. So it's going to be 2, if I'm not mistaken. 2, and this is going to be this one, and this is going to be 1. All right. So take off support and resistance, changing of colors of the candle. Take it out. Style. And just you want to play with the color, it's okay. All right, so this is what we have right here. So you can clearly see, if you want, you can leave this one, and take out this guy. So we can just come here and say none, right? Why? Because we already have the higher highs and then lower lows strategy. Okay, so we can just use it. So we can see how the market back in time made a higher high, and it didn't make a lower low here. Let's not mind this. This is a higher low. All right, higher lows. It made a higher high, higher high. It made a lower low because of the inner structure. All right, because of the inner structure, the market made a lower low, but it isn't the lower low that we are looking for. Because this black line here, all right, this black line here still represents the lower low all the way down to this area for us. All right, from here to this area here. So that is our our lower low right here. So let's not forget that. So that is what the indicator is actually doing. It helps you to quickly identify so you don't make mistakes. All right, guys, it helps you to identify the important lower lows and the higher highs. So this the most important lower low, and right here we have the lower high. So right now we can see the market is showing a higher high, like I indicated previously. You can see the market took out this lower high here, and it made a higher high, higher low, and higher high. And when the market take out this low, this higher low here, what happened? It created a lower lows, lower high, and lower low. Then we have a what? Higher highs, higher lows, and higher high. All right. So you can use this indicator on all time frames. All right, guys. So from here, the market made higher low because it didn't take out this higher low here. All right. So this was meant to be another higher low, but then this market here did not make a new higher high. Instead, it made a lower high. So when the market went down, it becomes a lower low. Right. So from here to this area, it's a lower low. So now Euro USD, you can see the market retraced deep. It went deep retracement, maybe not that really deep. All right, to this level. Okay, so this area, it's supply zone right here. It went into retest, created double top, and test that supply zone area, created a double top, as you guys can see right on my chart right here. That is one beautiful supply zone right there, and the market dropped down, created a double top, and now it's finding its way to the downside. All right, so for me, the market already also came to a level of what it hasn't gotten to it very well. That is a level of demand. This is a demand zone right now. So at this point, I'll be expecting the market to fall into this demand zone before we are going to see a buy to the upside. While on the other hand, we have an imbalance, okay, an imbalance support area that the market tested before it went up, and it came down again and it went up again. So this coming week, I'll be expecting probably a sell to the downside before a buy to the downside too. So when it comes to a buy to the upside for a retest of a particular area, I'm expecting the market to come all the way here. Okay, I'm expecting the market to come all the way to this area right here. So no other area than here. Why? Because we have an imbalance, okay, an imbalance resistant area right here to retest this level before going down. I don't know if that is going to happen, but that is what I would like to see on the market. So with this knowledge, okay, trying to understand where you should consider as a low and where you should consider as a high. All right, so I'm going to take out the indicators right now, and now we have the bigger structure: extension, impulse, correction, retracement, extension, impulse. All right, and the market made the inner structure, like I always say, inner structure, the market made a higher highs, higher lows, higher high right here. But these movements are for the smaller time frame, not for the monthly time frame. Okay, all of these movements are for the smaller time frame, not the higher time frame, because we can already see this black line, as you guys can see here, it's for the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame, telling us that looking at the bigger picture, the market structure is done: extension, retracement, extension. So we are expecting, and now the market already made a retracement. Okay, it already made a retracement right here from this level. You can see, like I said, it made a higher high here, higher. No, this is not a higher low. All right, this is just a kind of movement that is not understanding. The market is crazy. It did a lot of shit here. All right, it did a lot of shit here. So you guys want to be careful. Let's see. Okay, I need to take this out. So it did not make a retracement here. Instead, the market break the smaller structure at this level. All right, it broke structure here like this. The market broke the structure to the downside. It went up, came down here, tested its supply zone multiple times, and now the market dropped to the downside, right? So at this point in time, we also have structure. Okay, so market break structure right here like this. Okay, so all these are what I call break of structure. Okay, break of structure, which are the smaller market structure on the higher time frame, and on the smaller time frame it's going to be the bigger market structure. So those smaller market structure on the higher time frames create the bigger market structure on the smaller time frames. All right, guys, so that's what you guys are seeing right here. So the market broke it, went down, so I'll be expecting just like what happened here. Okay, this smaller market structure that was broken here. All right, you can see the market broke that structure because this was a low, right? So the market broke it, gets to where it wants to form a level of support, and it went up. So in this case, the market broke this structure. Okay, right here you can see this is a low, right? It is a low, all right, but it's not that important low, that relevant low we are looking for right here, but it is a relevant low on the smaller time frame. So once that happened, the market tested it right here. You guys can see the market tested this here, right, before the market came down. So at this level, after testing this imbalance support area, I'm expecting market to come in to fill in the what I call it, I forgot, demand zone. All right, before it goes up to test here, then we want to see a fall in the nearest future. So I really don't know if that is going to happen immediately, but that's what I would like to see. So maybe the market is going to just go up once it's open for next week, tested this imbalance resistant area before going down. We will see. All right, so let's just keep our eyes crossed and see how the market will play out here. So let's go to the smaller time frame, weekly and daily. Right, weekly and daily, and let's see this analysis we did. Let's see how it looks here. So on the weekly time frame, on the other hand, we have a market structure to the downside, so we're still just going to do the same thing. So you guys can see, so the weekly time frame, so the up market structure previously was from here. So we are going to draw, so this was a retracement, up market structure retracement low borderline, and let's go all the way to the upside and see if there was a retracement somewhere here. Actually there was no retracement, here. So this area remains for the weekly and the monthly. This remains the up market structure retracement low back in time that we have right here. All right, so if we want to look at the down market structure, speaking about the bigger picture, right, we have the market here. So we're going to look at where did the market broke. So it was still the same thing, right? The market broke it here. So it means that the market structure we are looking for, just like the monthly time frame, it is as the same with the weekly time frame. So it's going to go all the way down to this area, same to this area, extension. All right, no, let me not do it that way. Let's look at something here. Okay, let's look at something here. So the market came all the way from the upside, right, to this level of support. Then it made retracement, extension, higher highs, higher lows. So previously this was a lower high, all right, but because of market structure, we can consider this as a retracement, and market, this did not make a low because we need a low that is lower than this, but this made a low, right? This made a low. So this was the, speaking about that of the weekly. So the weekly and the monthly are a little bit different. Okay, so it's going to go like this: extension, retracement. All right, so extension, retracement, and extension. Okay, then what happened back in time? What happened here? So the market did not make a retracement in between this area. This is not a retracement. It only made a lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Okay, so previously the market made an extension, extension leg. Okay, but if we are to look at it when it comes to short-term trend, the market made higher high, higher low, and higher high. It is different. Short-term trend is different from market structure, right? So if we are talking about the market structure, the market did, this is extension, all right, extension leg. So we are supposed to have something like this: a retracement and extension. But because the market is coming from the resistant band area, and long term we're expecting price to go to support band area. Okay, speaking about this area, the market is coming from here, was coming from here, and is supposed to come down here. Right now on the weekly time frame, the market made a lower low, which means market made an extension, in other words. Okay, so instead of us considering this retracement back in time, we're just going to lose it. All right, we're just going to lose that and extend the extension to this level, and we have a retracement. We can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and we have extension to the downside. So basically the monthly and the weekly market structure are the same, okay, in the same form. All right, but the short-term trend, what is the short-term trend? All right, so back in time, right here, the short-term trend was up because we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. The market took out this high here. Okay, we have a lower lows, lower high, and a lower low here. So the market took out this high here. You can see that it made a higher high here, higher lows, higher high. All right, so now what is the short-term trend back in time? So the back in time, it was a lower low here, lower high. So let's just stretch it: lower low here, lower high, lower low, and the market made a what? Higher highs, higher low, higher high. Then we have what next? Lower low. Okay, now we have this one here, we have this one here, we have a lower low here, we have a lower low, not this, excuse me, so we have a lower low here. So this was a low, lower high here, because it broke this low here. All right, so this was a lower low, we have a lower high here, lower low again, lower high, lower lows. Very important for all of us to always chart the highs and lows of the market to enable us to see the market clearly, to know the direction of the market. So this is our lower lows and lower high. All right, guys, and here back in time on the weekly time frame, the market made this higher high, terminating this lower high right here. All right, so the market terminates this guy right here, making a higher high. What happened at that moment? What happened next? The market made a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And what happened next? The market made a lower low. terminating this low, higher low right here, and made a higher low right here, made a lower low here, made higher low, lower high here, and made a lower low right now. Is that difficult, guys? I guess it's not. So the weekly short-term trend, definitely it is down right now. Right, speaking about right now, right? It is down. So what will you predict for next week? Okay, what will be your prediction for next week? Well, you can say the market for this week, like this past week that passed, you can say you're going to predict a buy. And if you predict a buy back in time, you will be wrong, because the market is in a downtrend. So why will you be predicting a buy? And as a matter of fact, when the market came down from here to this level that we consider as a level of support, okay, if you predicted buy at this level back in time, you would have won your analysis, right? You would have won your analysis with just this one candle for a buy for the week, right? And if you predicted buy for the second week previously back in time, you would have also won your analysis. Okay, so your analysis is different from trading. All right, if you would have said buy for the week based on your analysis and you also trade it, you would have won. And let's not forget that the market previously, there was a level of support right here, resistance, support and resistance right here. So the market only came out from that level, came in to test that area. So this sell that happened this past week was a predicted sell. And as you can see, the market tried to break through at this area, keeps rejecting all the time. So predicting buy at this level would have been dangerous, but predicting sell would have won you your analysis, and probably if you took a trade with it, you would have also won some profit from it. All right, guys, so this is how you want to approach the market. In my own personal opinion, there's no right or wrong. All right, the knowledge I'm passing to you guys right here on YouTube, it's a very vital and key information, and believe me, this is how institutional traders all around the world approach the market. Well, you might be wondering, who is this guy talking about professional traders? Well, I am an institutional trader, analyst, not really a trader, but an analyst. So I'm telling you that if you watch some of my previous video, and especially this video, you are going to take your trading analysis to the next level, and I can guarantee you that. Yes, you can call me out on YouTube and I will be there to defend what I am passing to you guys. So if you like what you are watching, please do me a favor. Don't just like, okay? Don't just take one or two things for yourself. You want to share with your friends, all right? Share with your friends. If you have a family member that is into Forex trading, you want to share with them also, so that they can also get this knowledge, all right? It is not actually easy to find knowledge like this nowadays right here on YouTube, because we have a lot of people sharing different kind of stuff, and you might be wondering which one is the best. Which one are you going to consider for yourself? Well, for me, this one, you need it, all right? Especially if you are a new beginner of the Forex business, all right? So you want to consider Forex as a business, not just as a risk scheme, a business, but a real business that you want to really consider and take seriously for yourself. All right, guys, so I will be dropping more of my content this year, because I think I'm going to have time. So I'm going to drop in a lot of my analysis for you guys, and if you guys follow up and just pick some few things and add up to the way you analyze the market, the way you look at the market, you are going to see a lot of difference from it. All right, guys, so we're going to go to the daily lastly. Okay, like I said, I don't want to make this video a lengthy video. So speaking about market structure, now the bigger picture, right? It's always the bigger picture first, but for us to get the bigger picture, we must look at the smaller picture too. All right, guys, so this low C stands for now. We might end up taking it off So if you want to draw your market structure from the monthly band, we must always make sure that it has to be from the monthly bands. Okay, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, some of the time we might not be able to see the monthly bands because of the data we have, depending on the plan we have with TradingView. All right, so in this case right here, I can see that we have a retracement. Previously the market was going up. Okay, we have a up market structure retracement low right here. So the black line we have at the bottom is now going to come all the way to the upside. So we no longer need it right there. Let me just take it off and put a new one right here. So this was the previous market structure up market structure retracement low right here. Okay, right here. So where is the next extension leg? Okay, where is the extension leg? Previously on the monthly time frame, we have from here, okay, and we have a retracement. So we have a retracement here, higher highs, higher lows, and higher high. Okay, so it's just going to go like this. From here we have extension, we have a retracement. So this high is going to be a lower high. Okay, a lower high. If we are to talk about short-term trend back in time, this high is going to be considered as a lower high. But because it's a retracement, we're just going to say higher highs and higher low, higher highs right here. Okay, because of retracement, right? But if we are talking about short-term downtrend, this is a lower high, not a higher high. Okay, you guys remember the indicators? Okay, you can see here what is the indicators telling me right now. Okay, you can see it's a lower high. The indicator is telling me it's a lower high. So for me, I no longer need to use the indicator because I already know. But for you guys that are just coming into this, you don't want to consider this as a what? As a higher low. This is a lower high, as indicator is indicating. All right, so you can see here the market is saying higher high. Why? Because its market already took at a very previous lower high right here. So instead of saying higher high, we're just going to go this manner. If we are talking about the short-term downtrend, okay, then we have higher high. So the market has shifted from what? From a lower high to what? To a higher high, because the market took out this lower high right here. But because we are looking at the market structure, which the market structure is stronger than the short-term trend, we have extension, retracement, and the market at this level did not make a new lower low from here. Instead, the market made a new higher high. So speaking about the short-term trend, this is what? Higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. Then the market made the lower lows, lower high, 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 lower lows right here. Okay, so just want to make it fast. Okay, so market structure, we are going to go in this way. All right, so since the market already make a low here, we're just going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Okay, extension, speaking about market structure, retracement, extension, retracement, and we're going to go all the way, and then we have, this is not a low, we need a low that is lower than this low, so we're going to go all the way down here. Okay, weekly time frame, so we have extension, retracement here, and then we have retracement here, and then we have extension at this level. Okay, then what happened at this level? Speaking about market structure still, okay, the market did extension, terminating that market structure retracement, borderline retracement high. Then we have a retracement here. We can see the market making lower lows, lower high, lower lows, and then we have extension, extension here, we have a retracement here, an extension here again. So I'm going to bring it down so we can see that. Change color to yellow. So let's see, do we have a retracement here? Yes, we have a retracement, lower lows, lower high. Talking about short-term trend, this is a higher low. Okay, this is a higher low. Indicators show us, you guys can see higher low, right? Higher highs, higher lows, lower high, but the market made a new lower low because it was making lower lows, lower high, lower lows. Okay, it makes this a lower low. Why? Because the market took out this from here. It made a lower low here because it took out this higher low here. All right, that's why it was referring to this place as what? As a lower low. But since the market make a new higher high, yes, it made a new higher high here. So we have extension, retracement, extension. So now we're just going to go all the way like this. So did the market made a retracement anywhere here? No. So we have a low. So we'll be waiting for the market to break this retracement low here, right? So this green line, let me close the indicators, and we have our first down market structure retracement high. So we have extension all the way because of this high here. Yes, extension, retracement, and we have another extension down here. We have a retracement. Hopefully we have another extension. Let's check and see. Exactly, so we have extension from here, from this area. We have extension to this level on the daily time frame, and we have a retracement, and we have extension. Let's see, back in time, huh? Yep, back in time we have extension to this level, and we have retracement, and we have extension to this area. But guess what happened? The market did whiplash. There was a news, I guess, whiplash up all the way. I don't know what happened, but this was where we are back in time before the market did what it does best. All right, so right here, okay, so the market made a high, it made a low. So what we are going to do is just going to leave this scenario like this. We're just going to leave this scenario like this. We're not going to talk about this. So let's move, okay, from here. So the market made a higher high, which is an extension, broken this low. I mean this down market structure, retracement high. It made a high. Okay, it made a retracement at this level, and it made a high right here, right? Let's take out this one, and this is the up market structure, retracement low. So we'll be looking for what market that came to break that low. We are going to consider before we're going to start considering the down market structure retracement low. So where are we going to use as that retracement low? There's no retracement here, no retracement. There is a retracement here, but this retracement did not take out this low. So we're just going to move on to the downside, and let's find somewhere. Okay, all right, so all right, here we have a retracement. We have a retracement here, but let's just take this out. We have a high that is higher than this high, and this movement is not a retracement, so we cannot consider this area as a retracement when it comes to the down market structure. So instead we are just going to go all the way here like this. We have extension to this level, we have a retracement, we have we don't have a retracement here, we have a retracement here, extension, retracement, and we have extension to this area. All right guys, so that was the market structure we have on the on the daily back in time. Previously the market structure was down, and right now we also have a up market structure back in time. You guys can see that, right? So we have extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension all the way. And now on the daily, the present market structure, it is no longer to the downside. It is no longer to the upside, rather it is to the downside. So we have the first that took at that low here, as you can see, extension. So yes, it was to be a retracement. Okay, since we have a low, we can see that we have a low here. We're not going to consider this as a retracement, okay, but instead we are going to say extension, because inside here there was sorry, we have extension, retracement, right? So we have higher highs, higher low, and higher high right here. So it's going to be extension, retracement, and we need a low. Do we have a retracement here? Yes, we have a retracement right here. Extension, retracement, and we have an extension here. Okay, and right now the market structure is down. All right, we have a down market structure on the daily. We have a down market structure on the weekly. We have a down market structure on the monthly. Also, as you guys can see, this black line here, okay, extension, retracement, extension. All right, I was supposed to take out this and this, because it is the daily time frame. All right, this and this, and daily this. In case you want to do this is how you do it. All right, you don't want your lines to show on the other chart. You just go to visibility, double click and go to visibility. All right, and I think I've already cleared everything. All right, so the market structure are all done on the higher time frame. So it is going to be wise for you to trade in the direction of the market structure, because market structures are stronger than the short-term trends. So previously I was predicting the market to come all the way here before I'm going to look for a sell. So I'm not in this market right now, but hopefully maybe the market is going to go down all the way down from this area. I don't know, because speaking about short-term trend, the short-term trend, previously was down. Okay, the short-term trend was down. So we have from here, previously it was higher high, higher low, higher high. Am I right? No, it wasn't. It was just a straight higher high. It was a straight higher high. Then the market made a new lower low right here. So the short-term trend previously was lower low here, lower high, lower low. Okay, and I'm going to change our color so you guys can see. And then the market made a higher high here, higher high, and it made a higher low. So at this point in time, I'm expecting the market to make the next higher high. But so far, this is what we are seeing the market doing right now. So in this case, I don't know what is going to happen yet. I just have to wait, and probably I might not trade this market. Instead, I might wait for the market to come to this level, then I'll buy to the upside. Once the market comes up here again, I'm going to sell to the downside. So I'm going to be on the safe side, selling the market than buying the market. Why? Because the weekly controls the daily, and the weekly short-term trend is down. So if I'm going to buy the market, it's going to be based on the short-term trend on the daily is up, all right, like I showed to you guys, and the weekly made a low. After a low, a high must come, and at the same time, this might be the low and this might be the high. Of course, right now this is a lower high here. The indicator will always indicate to us, as you guys can see, it is a lower high, right? Why the market made a higher low here, we might want to have the next higher high on the daily time frame. If that happens, I'll be expecting price to come towards this area before I will look for a short to the downside. All right, guys. So this is what I want to share with you guys. You can do this scenario on all currency pairs. All right, on all currency pairs. You want to first of all make sure you look at the bigger picture, market structure, identify what is the high and what is the low, identify the smaller structure inside the bigger structure, and take advantage of it on the smaller time frame. So like I said, if you like what you have just watched, please don't just watch for yourself. Don't just borrow some few things that you've learned and make for yourself. You want to like, and don't just like. More importantly, share with your loved ones, your friends, your brothers, your sister, anybody that you know that is into this business, so that all of us can all learn together and we can make money for ourselves and enjoy and have this financial freedom that we are all seeking for. All right, thank you very much for your beautiful time. I really appreciate all of you. Until the next time, where I'll be dropping my next analysis about the market, top-down analysis from the monthly, weekly, daily, all the way down to the 15-minute time frame. You want to stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, so that once I'm coming on live, or once I'm dropping, once I drop an uploaded video, you want to be among the first persons that we are going to get the notification and watch the video immediately. All right, thank you very much. You have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead. Enjoy the market. As the market opens, get yourself ready so you can take advantage of the market and the market don't take advantage of you. I remain your humble Jevan FS right here on YouTube. Until the next time, stay tuned.